Hey, welcome y'all. This is Olos A Bub here with Bubba Solo Gaming, and my boss Bubba Solo has sent me to Hirschfelden in Germany. I've never been out of the country before, and this is like way different from where I grew up in Tennessee. In that the people here, they all speak German. I tried speaking some English to some of the people, and they just said, well, I don't even know what. I said, "Sprechen Sie Deutsch?" And they said something back, and I was like, well, I'm out. Anyway, I've been walking through the woods here in this Hirschfelden Reserve, and I heard something really scary over in the woods, and I saw this thing. That's a European bison, I guess. Look at those horns on that thing. Anyway, I got sent here by Bubba Solo from Bubba Solo Gaming in order to do these Halloween missions that are all about doing some kind of photography thing. And anyway, I'm a photographer, and I've been like spending my days when I'm not working for Bubba Solo out trying to photograph nature. And here I'm trying to see if I can get some pictures of the various animals that are in this reserve. Oh my goodness, there's a fox calling at me, I think. I'm really trying to get some good shots because I'm hoping that I can get at least one photo in the Ranger Rick magazine. I've been reading Ranger Rick ever since I was a kid in like second grade, and I do submissions, pretty frequently, and I've really never gotten anything accepted. So I'm hoping that because ooh, Lord, that guy looks like he's very mad. Anyway, I'm hoping that since I'm out of the country, what I'm taking pictures of is going to be interesting. I am, oh no, that European bison just stepped on my buttocks. Oh, and he just stepped on that was my back. I got to get more pictures or at least get out of here or something. What is he going to do? He's a very beautiful creature, but he's very mad at me. I brought along this bow, and I'm really not going to use it. Last time I shot a bow was at camp when I was in like the 4th grade, and I really couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Oh yeah, don't hit me like that. Did you see the wiener on that thing? Holy moly, that is a big creature. I think he's done with me. Whew, that was very, very scary. Now, when Bubba Solo sent me here, he said, oh, don't worry, Olos. There's nothing to be worried about in Hirschfelden. It's all just a bunch of European bunnies and little cute foxes and a bunch of deer. There's really nothing that could get to you. But already, I've been here, I don't know, I got off the plane like an hour ago, and already I've been in trouble. Anyways, this is a little bit later, and I was instructed to go to this castle over here to start this mission series, and it's really kind of spooky, but it's also kind of pretty. I mean, you hear those bugs talking? I really like walking on these kind of like country roads and looking at the stars and all that stuff. This is right up my alley. This is the kind of thing I used to do back home in Tennessee, just out walking in the night, taking in the sounds and the sights, and with my camera, just seeing what all I could photograph. But there was nothing where I come from in Tennessee that was as beautiful as this ruined castle thing that I'm seeing here. Like, we had a 7-Eleven and a Piggly Wiggly, and that was like it for nice structures that you might want to photograph. Something's supposed to happen when I get close. And what's going on with the lighting here? Oh man, I'm hearing something funny in my ears. Fair hunter, the pleasure is mine. You have won your reputation amongst us all. Well, I'm not even a hunter. Even beasts and spirits will heed your call. Such is the joy of your presence. I guess they like me here in Germany. I have a peculiar request. It wasn't very many years ago that my brothers and sisters and I would howl our hearts nigh mad with rejoicing in these very woods. We spent many seasons frolicking in blissful harmony, our mouths pried wide with fast music. That sounds strange. I never really talked about having my mouth pried wide with fast music, whatever. But there is one who was fiend enough to envy us in our joy, the lonely, wretched boar. Jess wailed, though. His envy begat curses upon my family and me, for he wished for our separation, and since that day we have been imprisoned. It is enough to drive me to despair. Well, this poor creature, what can I do for you, buddy? Fair hunter, I only ask that you seek out my brothers and sisters, photograph them so that I may remember our wild youth in Hirschfelden. Well, I'm a photographer, so I guess I could try to do that for you. No problem. My sweet little sister wanders the ruins of Peter Shane Tower at night. To her, the hours seem miserably long, cheerful sometimes, more oft at heart full sore, fairly outwept. Seem now her tears. Please break this infernal curse and set her free. I'm not much of one for lifting curses, but I'll see what I can do. Oh, this is really scary. I'm not used to hearing voices in my head. I mean, there was this one time when I ate funny mushrooms out in the woods that I thought were just regular morels, and then I heard talking in my ears, but nothing like this. None of that stuff made sense, and this sure did. Oh, looks like I earned a Bubba Solo cash reward. 1,050 cash reward. Now, I bet I won't see a dime of that. I think that my boss is like the cheapest man on this planet. He sent me here, not first class, not business class, but coach, and I had a seat like right next to the toilet because I guess he thinks that's all I'm worth. Did you see that beautiful moon? I got to get more pictures of that beautiful moon. I got to get it framed right here at the castle. Let me see. If I could get that moon right through this arch, oh my, that might be a nice picture for Astronomers Monthly. I've sent them things before, and they didn't really write back or nothing, just didn't take it. Oh, did you see that bird fly by? Oh, that was so pretty. That bird and the moon and this archway and this castle. I am super happy right now. This is very exciting. I brought along my Olympus camera, and I hope it does the trick. Why do I keep pulling out this dang bow? I don't like this bow. It brings me back to those memories of camping. Camp really wasn't that much fun for me. I don't want to get into the whys and the whys not, but it was not so much fun. I'm going to run over here in these woods. Oh no, stinging nettle. Oh no, that really, really smarts. I do not like getting into stinging nettle. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. My legs itch, and I guess that's what I get for wearing short shorts here in Hirschfelden. I was told that I should wear long camouflage pants, and I just did not. Now, this is a while later, and I'm trying to make my way over to where that little sister is, and I see my first roe deer, and these things are so cute. I've never seen such a thing. Like the deer where we're from, they're pretty big. This one seems to be quite a dainty thing, and it's a girl, I can tell, because it doesn't have any antlers whatsoever. Not that the boys of this species are supposed to have very much for antlers, but I don't see any on this thing. And what I want to do is hide in a bush. Bubba Solo told me that all you got to do is go hide in a bush, crouch down real low, and they won't see you. And you got to check the wind to make sure the wind's not blowing towards the critter. And right now it's blowing off to the left. And what am I going to put away this dang bow? I don't need that bow. I'm not going to shoot this critter. I love these little critters. And what I want to do is talk to it. Yep, there's the caller. This is the coolest little squeaky call. I love it that these little deer like the squeaky call. You know, any kind of critter that likes to sound like a squeaky toy is my kind of critter. I mean, this is how I call my dog at home. Where did he go? Or she? Where'd she go? Oh, she's coming over here. I'm going to tell you what, little roe deer. If you get close, I'm going to make you a star. I'm going to take your picture, and I'm going to try to get it in Ranger Rick. Maybe not on the cover, but somewhere in there. Some kind of story about how I met a really nice deer in Germany. Oh, come on over. She really likes this call, doesn't she? I'm sorry, my camera's a little bit dark. Oh, yeah, there she is. Come on over into the moonlight, would you please? It's a little dark right there. Now, with my headlamp, I see her. Oh, so pretty. Oh, there's a nice shot. Oh, turn your neck. Such a pretty little deer. Oh, right there in the moonlight. That's a perfect one. Ranger Rick. Oh, and I moved. Doggone it, Olos. Just when you had her looking so pretty, you just moved. You just had to get around that leaf. This is a little bit later, and I heard the call of some piggies. Now, around here, they're called wild boars, and I'm using this collar that Bubba Solo had me pack, and it sounds wretched, doesn't it? Just the most terrible, terrible sound you ever did hear, but evidently these wild boars like it, because I started using it, and they started coming closer. Oh, piggy. What does that mean? I think it means that it's interested in me. I don't know. Bubba Solo told me that these wild boars could be mean and vicious, but I don't think he knows what he's talking about. There's one. Let me get a picture of you. It's a little dark, but I'm going to take some pictures of you, buddy. Oh, you're so cute. You remind me of the pigs back at home. I raised a pig when I was in the 7th grade, I raised it up for 4-H, and it was the sweetest little thing. Miss Daisy May. Well, come on over, little piggies. Get in a little bit closer. I got to get you in the moonlight. I want to take a nice picture of you. They're so friendly. I bet I could scratch one of these things. Chinny chin chin. We could be friends. Oh, there's so many little piggy wiggies here in the dark. I love Hirschfelden. Whatever could go wrong? Nothing. What? Is that one saying he would like me to scratch his little chinny chin chin? Oh, you're posing right there. You're so pretty. Ooh, that one seems a mite bit scared. What about you? Do you want to be in Ranger Rick magazine? Oh, he stepped on me. I think I got a twisted testicle. I'm losing consciousness. Well, it's some time later, and I woke up in this here tent. I don't know whose tent this is. That's a little bit disconcerting. You know, I'm face to face with a wild boar, getting stomped on. Next thing I know, I'm in a tent. Anyway, I shook it off and I moved forward. Hunter, you're drawing near my sweet little sister's haunting ground. The years have made her wild, so she may try to run, but I beg you to pursue her, maybe? I missed the whole message. I was so busy talking to you. Look at that moon, though. Do you hear that thump? Whatever could that little thump be? Oh, another little thump. Well, isn't that a sweet little sound? I wonder what that is. My heart was near broken after getting run over by a European bison and getting stepped on by a wild boar. I mean, I got to tell you that I'm not feeling too good right now. It's a little bit rough. But hearing these little pitter-patter of feet, it's got me kind of excited. I'm hoping I can take... Oh, there's a bunny, but that one looks kind of sad. Well, that's a European hare. I'd love to get a picture of it to submit. If I can't get it into Ranger Rick, I know there's another magazine called the Hare Times, and there's another one called Rabbit Fever. Anyway, those magazines would definitely take a picture of a pretty little German rabbit. Oh, that went down into a hole. It went into a burrow. That one's trying to get in the burrow. I think it was a little bit stuck. Oh my, this is so great. I love it. I love it. I love seeing these little rabbits. Are there any more? A couple holes right there. I hear some rabbits. Well, this has me feeling good again. Let's see. Oh, there goes one. Oh, hop into your little hole, little buddy. Are there any more? Oh, there's one. If I could just get my binoculars on it, I think it crawled in that hole. Just when I was about to give up on this Hirschfelden place and think that Bubba Solo sent me here just to die, I could see some bunnies. I made my way up the hill. There wasn't really much good footage except for me falling over a couple times, climbing over a log or two. But I'm up here by this castle, and I believe I did see in the distance this red figure. See it there right through those trees? There's this red figure, which I assume must be this devil roe deer. I don't know why she's supposed to be so nice and sweet if she's called the devil. Back where I'm from, if you're a devil, it means you're mean and you shouldn't be trifled with and you should really not be gone near. But I'm supposed to go on a mission to take this thing's picture. Oh my goodness, is that ever going to be a beauty? I am taking the picture through foliage, so sometimes what I hear is that you don't get credit for a picture unless you got the foliage like totally out of the way. And I'm certainly shooting through some deep foliage here in Germany. Oh no, I just stepped in something really soft and squishy. It went right over my foot, flopping on the top of my foot, and yep, there's a smell. There certainly is a smell, so that was some kind of a animal excrement, I guess. I'm trying to get a picture of this cute little beauty. If I could just get this little road come nearer. Come on. Give me the shot that's going to pay the bills. Oh, I did it. Oh, to see my sister again, my friend. You're working miracles tonight. Soon we may escape this foul curse. Well, I'm working miracles, I guess, with my camera. This is like the most success I've ever had taking photographs. I'm just going to keep shooting if I get a chance. Oh, so cute. To see my sweet little sister after so many years is a wondrous charm. Fair hunter, my mind's so cloudy from suffered years of isolation, bruised fresh lucidity and wild music. Oh, but if I could see close at her side, my brother, the funny musician with songs that leap and scream. I'm supposed to take a picture of a funny musician? That's a brother of that deer? If you would please seek out my brother and take a photograph of his cursed form at night. He roams the Peter Shane cornfields, singing a mournful tune. Free my brother from this foul curse, and let our life rewind into better days. I suppose I could do that. But first, I want to go explore this ruined castle. There's nothing like this back where I'm from in Tennessee. Nothing at all. Well, did you see that tree growing right up through the ruins of the castle? That's pretty cool. I like this spiral staircase. This, of course, is not handicap accessible, but I've got 2 good legs. Oh, wow, that's really dangerous. One could fall off there, and if you needed medical care out here in this part of the Hirschfelden, you'd be in big trouble. Oh, another moonshot right through an archway. Oh, my goodness, if I could get this picture. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, yeah, Astronomers Monthly, here I come. Either that or I could send it off to these, something called like Stone Windows. There's a magazine for that. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll just mark it and say that there's got to be a magazine out there somewhere that's going to take a picture of a moon from a broken down castle somewhere in Germany. I mean, come on. I believe by taking that picture of that roe deer, I earned my boss, Bubba Solo, another $1,050. He's getting rich, and I'm probably not going to see a dime of it. I've been working for him as an intern for, what is it, over a month now, and I haven't seen anything as far as pay goes. Anyway, I came over here to this cornfield. Did I mention that I get corn rash? No, it's true. I get corn rash. And again, I came out to Hirschfelden here in flip-flops and really short shorts. And so I got to tell you that my legs are really, really quite itchy right now. That on top of the stinging nettle I experienced earlier and getting stomped on by a pig and sort of twisting the testicle. And then also getting stepped on by a European bison. This has been a pretty rough trip, but I'm trying to keep my spirits up. I'm just trying to enjoy it. You hear all these bugs talking? Wow, this is a really beautiful symphony of the night. Ooh, that roe deer. Uh-oh. It's warning somebody that it's not very happy. I don't want to scare him away because he's like the brother of whoever's talking to me in my head. Is it a deer that's talking to me in my head? Well, that's really weird. Anyway, I'm going to try calling him in with this here squeaker. See if he gets interested in this sound. His sister sure liked it, and that other roe deer liked it, so maybe he'll come in. Looking for that red blip to get closer. Well, he's coming in, isn't he? Huh. This will be really cool because we're going to get to see like his antlers, I think. Not much for antlers on these roe deer. They're quite small, but so, so cute. I mean, goodness gracious. Oh! I sing on that we may praise thee with all thy might. My turn to laugh will come someday joyous and free from care. Oh, look at those cute little horns. I'm not sure how I feel about these suckers glowing red. That thing is a funny devil. Doesn't seem too devilish to me. Seems nice. Uh-oh. A gallant friend I have in you, fair hunter. Among heaven's choicest gifts I have received. To see my brother again, to know his songs persist and color evening's cool air. Oh, but if I could stand by his side with my sister close by. Well, I'll do what I can for you. Hey, buddy, how about a picture for Ranger Rick magazine? Don't you go, don't you go. Oh, shucks. That evil boar. Just well, though, his curse holds strong. He who creates nothing yet would crown himself king just to lie around and grow fat while he idles by Peter Shane Lake. Our curse holds with his stout persistence. Well, what am I supposed to do about it? I may have been dishonest, but the modest truth I speak to thee, fair hunter. I ask only that you harvest just well, though, and this curse, and then to the abyss we will depart. Harvest? I don't shoot nothing. I'm a vegetarian. I'm a non-violent person. And I really have never hurt a flea. Nothing. Never, never, never. What am I hearing right over here? Oh, yeah, it's little foxes. That is a little fox. I've never taken a picture of a fox. I'm really excited to try to get a picture of a fox, but those foxes, they are sly devils. Well, not devils, just sly creatures. Right here, I'm using this little collar, and evidently that sounds like a distressed rabbit or something, and it really brings these foxes in. Oh man, it is so dark. I really wish I could get a picture of a foxy. They are so cute. They are the cutest things ever. He's here and barking at me. Come on in, little fox. I won't hurt you. I'm like a tasty, yummy little distressed bunny. Come over here and try to eat me. Oh, there he goes. Let's get a nice little picture. Oh, that's a female. She sure is cute. She's got a nice little hiney. Oh, but she's over there behind those twigs. I know Ranger Rick will not publish a picture of a fox like that. Something is also on my right side. I think there are two foxes here. Oh my goodness. It's a cacophony of calling foxes. I'm really starting to like Germany. It's been a while since anything hurt me, and I've gotten to see some really pretty things. Even some supernatural things. Come on, fox, just get over here. Let me take a little picture of you. Brighten my day just a little bit more. I mean, night just a little bit more. What am I talking about? It's the middle of the night. That must be the fever speaking. I think that one might be gone. But what about this other little fox? Will you just come in here long enough for me to snap a picture? I got to do what I can to pay those bills. What in the world? There's the little fox right there. So cute, so cute, so cute. Oh, he's gone. I blew it. I think I stepped on a twig or something. The wind was okay, and I'm smelling pretty good, I think. Anyway, I walked along this Peter Shane Lake, and I saw this weird blue dot over there. And that must be that Jesueldo. He looks kind of like a jerk pig, but I don't want to shoot a pig. I don't want to shoot anything at all. Bubba Solo, though, he said that if I want to get any kind of pay or any kind of, what did he say, remuneration for going on this trip to Germany, and if I wanted him to pay for like all my flights, reimburse me and all that, then I was going to have to do whatever they asked of me. I don't want to shoot this thing. I never shot a thing in my life. He said, just hold it steady if you have to shoot, and if you don't like it, then just close your eyes right before you shoot. He also said something about taking a deep breath, so I did. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He said, lay down. Even if it's in the mud, he said, lay down, and then that'll steady you or something. Take a deep breath and just shoot, he said. I don't like this at all. I don't want to hurt that pig. I don't want to hurt a pig. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Yeah, I can't do it quite yet. Jesueldo, you just enjoy your last seconds on this blessed earth. Even if you are a creepy pig. I just can't hurt you. I got to think about this. Is it really wrong to shoot this meanie? I'm doing it. Oh, I did it. I shot him. Oh, man. I feel like I have somehow gone south. My soul is rot now. I should have never shot that pig. I should have never come here to Hirschfelden. I should have never taken this job with Bubba Solo. I should have never boarded that flight or taken that taxi or hitchhiked a ride over here to this Hirschfelden Game Reserve. I should have never. I should have just stuck to my guns. Olos, don't shoot a thing. That's one guiding principle. Just never shoot a thing. And here I am. I'm in Hirschfelden. I'm in Germany for what? 3 hours, and suddenly I'm just changing my whole moral compass and I'm starting to shoot stuff. That ain't right, Olos. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like that pig is okay. Did I not hit him? Well, why would I be able to hit a pig? I've never shot a dang thing before in my life. Why would I be able to shoot a possessed devil pig like first chance I get? Well, Olos, you done blowed this one. Here I am, like 15 minutes later, I walked along, I saw that I didn't hit that pig, nothing. It did not cause any blood, nothing. I haven't hurt it at all. One thing I've noticed, though, that's really weird is with this devil pig, I can like see it through hills and everything. Like it's on the other side of this hill, this dirt. I couldn't shoot it right now if I wanted to. I'd have to have a bullet that like shoots up and over like a big arc in the sky and come down on its head. Because right now between me and it, it's nothing but solid dirt. I'm really trying to steel myself. For a minute there, I thought, you know what, Olos, you really dodged a bullet by not firing a bullet. You really have a second chance to be a good human being and never take the life of another creature, never, never, never. But here I am, I have to keep thinking about, well, there's bills I got to pay back home, and if I don't complete this mission, then surely Bubba Solo will never pay me, and he'll just be mad. And if I don't get paid, then you know what, Olos? You may like to eat things like nuts and potatoes and carrots and things like that, but if you can't afford to buy them, then you're just going to starve to death. So they say it's a dog-eat-dog world, and in this case, I guess it's like a man-eat-pig world or something. Oh, geez, there he is. It seems like he's just standing around waiting for me, like he knows that it's his appointed hour or something. Olos, what are you doing? That is like a red deer call. That's better. That sounds like one of those wretched piggies. Do you think he'll really come to that call? Will he like that? It's so strange to see a wild animal just out glowing out here in the woods. He's on the other side of a tree, and I can see him plain as day. Well, not plain as day, but plain as like a glowing critter at night in a German woods through a tree. Oh yeah, I got to reload this thing. Bubba told me how to reload it. He said, like, pour in the gunpowder, then just jam a bullet down in there, and then do something with the caps over here. I don't know. I feel like maybe I did what I was supposed to do. Oh, jeez. Just don't trip. Don't trip. There's so many sticks around here. It's so easy to lose your foot. And I broke my left flip-flop. I'm walking around with just the right flip-flop, no left flip-flop. Oh, man, now he's mad at me like that other pig was who ran over me and stepped on my testicle. And I really can't allow that to happen again. I think I'm going to have to shoot this pig. I don't want to shoot this pig. Can't we just, like, get along? Jesueldo, just can't you lift that curse? Oh, man, I'm going to do it. No, Jesueldo, don't. Oh, and I did it. I really think that thing took over my finger, and it made me pull that trigger because in that last second I said, Olos, don't do it. Olos, don't do it. And then it was like I felt a hoof come right over my shooting finger and push it in. So in my mind, I'm just going to say I think that it was that wild boar, Jesueldo, who pulled the trigger on it to end his own life, to lift that curse for those little roe deer, whatever they are. I mean, you think that it was roe deer, or was it people that was cursed and became roe deer? I don't know. Now I got to go harvest it. It's not enough just to kill it. I got to like skin it up and everything, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin this shirt I got on. I got this really neat hunting shirt. Look at that. Right? Long shot. Oh, poor Jesueldo. Fate hath endowed him with an ardent mind, yet he leaveth it behind. Him will I drag through scenes of vapid dullness. Vapid dullness, that doesn't sound like fun. But at least it's not like hellfire or something. Vapid dullness I'd take. Fair hunter, matters will take their course at last. Unseen the threads together flow. 1,000 knots, one stroke combines. The family is reunited, and it is by your bidding. Our fairest cup I offer you. Join our mirthful throng at Spreeburg Castle, and bid us adieu. Well, that sounds like a party. I like parties. I do feel bad about taking that pig's life, but I'm not sure that I could have avoided the fate of having to do it. Well, look at that moon. Man, it's been up and down here. 1,050? Another 1,050 for my boss, Bubba Solo, and he's not lifting a finger. Hey, look at this. Have you ever seen a bison turd? I better take a picture of that. I'm sure there's some magazine out there where they're like, hey, we publish pictures of turds of every kind of animal in every kind of place. And this is a turd right in the middle of the road. And I got to tell you that it doesn't smell very much. And I touched it earlier just with my pinky finger. And it was warm and it was not unpleasant. Got to frame it, It's all about framing it. Thirds, the rule of thirds. You put it over in like a third or something like that. And then suddenly the publishers will buy it. I don't know. I got to run over to this castle. I'm a little bit out of shape, but there's that castle I got to make it to for this party. Free to crowd it. The Roe Devil and his family are finally free from Jesueldo's curse. See them off at this party. All right, well, I'm going to run. Look at that. There are European bison up there, not just one. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to run and see if I can catch them. Oh, there's some. Oh, there's more. Oh, my goodness. Look at all these bison. I'm like running with the bulls, only it's bison. They run with the bulls in like Spain or something, so this is pretty much the same thing. Olos, can you believe it? You're running with the bison in Germany at night under a full moon in the middle of this like weirdo Halloween photography mission? Taking these pictures left and right. One of these has to turn out. I know it's pretty darn dark. You know what they say, Olos. Take 1,000 pictures and then one of them will be good? Well, I better hope that that's how it works out here. I'm just shooting pictures in the dark at this point. You see those bison at all? I'm seeing them. Well, what? I don't know. Oh no, I just stepped in something else really warm. And it was with my foot that doesn't have on the flip-flop. Off we go down the road. I'm going to have to catch my breath by this sign. 80. What might that pertain to? 80. 80 what? 80. You think that's like those kilometers or something? 80 kilometers per hour? How fast is that in like miles and stuff? This road looks pretty narrow, so I can't imagine it's very fast at all. Whew. Look at that castle. It's right over. I hear noises. I hear noises. Oh my goodness. There is another European bison running out. Oh, get this picture. Olos, frame it in the road. Frame it in the road. Ranger Rick's going to have to buy one of these. Oh, do you hear those geese talking? What a magical night. Talking geese. Flying over. I'm near a ruined castle. I'm about ready to go to a party of some roe deer or something. And I got European bison going by. This is like the best night ever. This is like better than any night I ever had in Tennessee. And it's certainly the best experience I've ever had ever since I started working for Bubba Solo Gaming. I got to tell you, he is not a very fun person to work for. He's all serious all the time. And if you think, why are you talking about your boss on a video that he's going to watch? I'll tell you. My boss, Bubba Solo, he only watches the content that he himself produces. Or if he stars in it and he actually looks pretty good, he'll watch it. But if it's just me, Olo's doing something, well, he's not going to pay any attention. He's just cashing checks. Whatever money I make him through doing this mission here, well, he's going to pocket it. Let me tell you what. And I probably won't see a dime. I probably won't even be reimbursed for my flight. Can you believe he booked me in a seat next to the toilet? Oh, everything's turning red. I'm hearing those weird backwards voices again. I gotta snap some photos of this though. How through the chasm strangely gleams a lurid light, like dawn's red glow, pervading with its quivering beams the gorges of the gulf below. Well, that was darn right poetic or something. Fair hunter, your learned reverence, humbly I salute. Bravo, 3 centuries I wait in vain, and now it seems queer to say it, we're free. Free to crowd and jostle, whirl and flutter, to whisper and battle and twirl and splutter. Well, my goodness, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. Whate'er therein is promised thou shalt reap. No title shall remain unpaid. But such arrangements time require. We'll speak of them when next we meet. Now let us go. Ere long I'll come again. This was very strange indeed. Take so many pictures of this castle. One of these has to be a good one. Architecture Weekly? Architecture Monthly? Strange Castles Daily? Somebody's going to have to buy these images. I got to snap at least one good beauty. Well, I just made my boss a whole heap of cash. That was over 2,000. My goodness, Bubba Solo. If you don't deem me like an important employee that's allowed to use the employee restroom. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please click over here. And if you'd like to watch more videos like this, please click over here on this playlist. See ya.